Coach of the McDonald's Meteors. Ron Rezic, owner-operator from McDonald's Restaurants Mackay. Obviously, departing QBL manager Joel Carlew and captain of our McDonald's Meteors, Chris Cedar. So today we're here to announce a couple of key milestones for the club. The first one is that we're very happy to announce that McDonald's Restaurants Mackay will come on board as our naming rights sponsor of our McDonald's Meteors again, which will be for the 8th consecutive season, I believe. So look, we're ecstatic that Ron and his family, have decided to partner with the club in sponsoring the Meteors and keeping the championship success going. The other announcement we'd like to make, which is another huge milestone for the club, is that McDonald's Restaurants Mackay will have come on board as naming rights partner of the multi-sport stadium for the next 2 years. So we're very excited that we've been able to lock in a naming rights partner for our facility. We think we've got one of the best facilities not only in the state but in the country in terms of regional basketball setups. So to establish a partnership with McDonald's is fantastic for us. So we haven't actually confirmed the name of what we'll call it, McDonald's Mackay Stadium, I believe, or if that we're happy with that, McDonald's Mackay Stadium. So McDonald's Mackay Stadium moving forward. So the Meteors will be playing at the Crater at McDonald's Mackay Stadium moving ahead. So very excited and happy to answer any questions.
8 years. That's unheard of.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Been a great 8 years.
This one, the consumer.
It's like birds tracking in the background.
Why are these sorts of relationships so important for the club, Joel?
Oh, look, I mean, our success has directly contributed to, our partnerships through sponsorship that we get in community involvement. We couldn't put the calibre of team on the floor that we've been able to over the last 8 years without the support of our sponsors and in particular Ron and the family and McDonald's restaurants. I think the big thing that we've been able to establish is, we're a big family here at Mackay Basketball, and I think, we've created a culture that our sponsors feel part of the family, and they feel the wins and losses just as much as the coaches and players do. And I think Ron could probably touch a little bit more on that over his time here and what it means to sponsor the Meteors.
Well, in the last 8 years, we've seen a massive improvement, especially with the building of this multi-sport stadium. Great work by Mackay Basketball. They've done an excellent job, and we're happy to be along for the ride. We enjoy it, and we're grateful that we can help out, because thousands of young people and older people will be making use of this complex in a lot of sports.
And the first game under the new name is going to be a pretty special one.
Yeah, look, it's great timing for us. Significant that we're reopening the Crater tomorrow night. So we can announce today and to our community that it's going to be McDonald's Mackay Stadium moving forward. So it's a great way for us to kind of let everyone know the new name and how it's going to work going forward. But our first major event is pretty significant that we've got a new naming rights of a stadium and we can reopen it that way.
So you're hoping for a packed house tomorrow night?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been doing a lot of work, trying to promote the game as much as possible and promote the official opening part of it. So hopefully the community gets behind it. Being a free event, we're definitely keen that people want to come in and see the facility, see the changes and renovations that we've made. And I think with the All-Stars game as well, definitely some talent on show. So going to be a lot of fun night.
Yeah, particularly for people like Clint coming back. He's just been named in the Boomers squad. You're going to see some of Australia's best on this court.
Absolutely. I mean, and that was kind of what was significant when we looked at the two teams. Of the 26 players, I think it was 17 local Mackay players that have come through from our junior basketball pathway through to higher levels in the sport. So, Clint's a great example of that. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Toddy Blanchfield here. He's over in Italy visiting his partner at the moment. But, those two guys get announced in the Boomers squad is significant for them and even just as significant for the club. We kind of feed off their success and very proud of what they've been able to achieve.
How are you looking forward to the game tomorrow, Chris?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to playing against Joel pretty much. Never really got the opportunity to, so I'm looking forward to that. But also it's a chance to showcase what Nick can do a little bit as well. So I hope we get a packed house and we can put on a great show and keep Joel scoreless in his last game at Mackay.
How are the legs going to go, Joel?
Legs are fine, Rob. It's when you get to this age, it's still more the mental side of things. So, look, I'm pretty excited. There's been a bit of banter over the last 3 weeks since we kind of organised it. So, I've in particular had some pretty heated conversations with Chris about our little rivalry that we've kind of had as coach and player over the last 18 so months. So, I'm also excited to get out there and teach Kenny a thing or two. So, hopefully him and Borgie don't have heart attacks out there. We'll be all right. So,
they could be looking for a new coach.
How have you been settling in, Ken?
Look, it's been great. I mean, Joel's been a big help. The last couple of sessions we've had, Joel's been a big part of that. And the key thing for me is the support I've got from the players. I mean, and Mackay basketball in general. So I'm starting to get really excited now, especially when you see the seating that we've got, the players that we've managed to secure, and the fact that the nucleus of the group is back together is a key thing for me. And Chris can probably articulate it better, but we're excited about what we can do on this court particularly, and we're itching to play. We're just ready to go now, but unfortunately you've got to do a pre-season. If you do the proper pre-season, it lays the foundation for what could happen throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you just mentioned Nick before. How excited are you to have him on board this year?
I'm looking forward to it. We've only seen him a couple of times so far, but he's just raw, athletic. He's going to bring something, I think, similar to what Todd Blanchfield did, playing above the rim, and also he can get guys involved with the team, like what Hobbsy passed it to everyone. Nick's an unselfish player as well. But I think a lot of guys are excited to play with him, and what his experience is going to bring to this team is going to be amazing.
Do you think it'll be a really showy night tomorrow night? Are we going to see lots of dunks?
Josie, I'm playing, so it's a show.
JK might get ring. Touch ring.
Yeah, you usually got to pay to see this kind of show.
Yeah.
Free entry, everyone's lucky.
Yeah.
I think with the team, Joel's given himself a team with TJ and Nick, so he's got athleticism on his side of the court. So
the names are picked out of a hat randomly. And the referees haven't been communicated with at all.
So you're expecting him to bust out some highlight reel type plays, or?
I can see it. He fantasises over Kobe. He thinks he's Kobe Bryant all over. So I think it's Kobe's last season in the NBA, and Joel will be thinking it's his last hurrah as well.
I got many years left in me.
There's been some talks that he's going to bust out some Steph Curry shots on that court. What do you think of that?
I hope so, because that'll be work out good for our team. So